I know you guys are absolutely going to love this video because none of these remote jobs require experience. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Penumbra is hiring for their customer order specialist. For this role, they begin to talk about what you're going to be doing actually in the job. Right here, they start to talk about the requirements. So as I said, guys, you do not need any experience. They only want you to have a high school diploma or a GED. They start talking about the working conditions, and this role pays up to $23 an hour. Yes, guys. And right here, they start to talk about the benefits. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, guys, this is going to be for hotel planner. This is going to be for the reservation specialist. So again, guys, for this role, you do not need any experience. They talk about actually what you need for the job. So of course, internet, a computer, a headset, and a microphone. They start talking about the application process. Also what you'll be doing during the job and the pay. The pay goes up to almost $30 an hour. Okay, let's move on to the next one. You're submitting countless resumes, but you're not hearing anything back. Don't worry, you're not alone. 95% of companies hiring for remote positions use ATS. And if your resume isn't optimized, it can be overlooked. ATS is a system used by companies to sift through thousands of resumes and select the best candidate. However, 75% of applicants are automatically rejected because their resumes aren't optimized to trigger the system. If you want to know if your resume is triggering that system, just send over a PDF format to this email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So Maven is hiring for their care support representative. Here they start to talk about the company mission. They also list all of the rewards that they have won. So it's a really great company to work for, guys. And these are all recent awards as well. They start talking about exactly who they're looking for. It is important to note that this role is limited to these states, okay? They start talking about the hours. They start talking about the role right here and what you'll bring. So guys, again, you don't need any experience. All this is regular run-of-the-mill stuff. Ability to pay attention, be able to make a commitment, things like that. Here is the helpful experience, but if you don't have it, pay attention to this right here. It says if you don't have them, you can still learn with us, okay? So you guys do not need it. It's just helpful if you have it. And they start, of course, talking about their benefits. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, and guys, for that role, I forgot to mention that Maven is hiring. They're paying up to $22 an hour. Let's move on to SelectQuote. SelectQuote is hiring for their licensed pharmacy customer care representative. You can see this role pays up to $18 an hour. They start talking about the company and the company's mission. The job summary is a little bit below it. They also start talking about your duties a little bit more in depth. And as you guys can see, that's a pretty hefty workload of what they're talking about right there. Here, they're talking about the skills, guys. Again, this is regular run-of-the-mill stuff. You guys do not need any experience for this role. All you do need is a high school diploma or GED and your pharmacy technician license, okay? Everything else, they're just talking about their benefits and things like that. So let's move on to the next one. Instrumental is hiring for their customer support associate. Again, here they're talking about their company mission, a little bit more about them, and they get straight into the role. What you get to do. So they're explaining the role a little bit more. Here, again, guys, they're letting you guys know that you guys do not need any experience, okay? These are all the things that if you have, it's a bonus. But again, you guys do not need the anything that they're talking about up there. And here they're talking about the compensation. So this is a salary role, guys. And if you break it down, it's a little bit under $4,500 a month. And again, they start talking about themselves right here. So let's move on to the next one. And here is Verbit. Verbit is hiring for their transcriber. This is a freelance role. So, guys, all the other ones, they do offer benefits. Typically, with 1099 and freelancer roles, you don't get that healthcare, vision, and dental. So, keep that in mind, okay? They start talking about who they are and what the ideal candidate will have, but you guys do not need this. They said that it gives you an advantage if you have 2 years of transcription experience, but you guys do not need it, okay? They start talking about who they are a little bit more right there. And guys, for this role, it's going to be paying up to $27 an hour. So if any of these jobs sound like you, and they should because you don't need any experience for them, go ahead and apply. All the links will be located right there in the description box.